Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me again. Today I have with me Josh Glass, and Josh is the president of Gem Parts. Uh, I've known Josh a long time. He is a real quality guy, an honest guy, and has a great reputation in the business. Josh, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Josh, your business is, tell me just one sentence about your business.
Gem provides super quality aftermarket radiology parts primarily for Philips and GE imaging equipment.
Okay. So how has the pandemic impacted your business?
I've definitely noticed a slowdown of demand. I assume it's because of the lack of elective procedures going on in the country at the moment. And from a personnel perspective, we've taken steps to limit the amount of people in the office and warehouse on any given day. So that's actually changed operations quite a bit.
What about you have to send parts out to people? Are you doing anything to protect those parts?
So in trying to have an abundance of caution, we are taking extra steps in addition to the cleaning and disinfecting that we do of the parts when we bring the equipment in. We're doing it secondarily also prior to packaging and shipping parts. We're using body protection such as gloves and things of that nature for the people that are packaging. We're also sanitizing, using alcohol or UV lighting where applicable to clean up the parts prior to placing in the box and shipping to our customers.
Now, I think you told me that you suspected that you actually had the coronavirus. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. I'm very confident that I had it back in February, really before the pandemic took the epic proportions that it actually ended up being. So I didn't go get tested for it. I don't think testing was widely available at the time. I never even bothered to take my temperature, but I had what I thought was a really bad cold, was coughing for quite a while, and also lost my sense of smell, at which time I was already feeling better, and didn't come out until after I noticed this, that was affecting about half the people who are infected with the virus. And I did subsequently get tested for the antibodies and was positive.
And I think you told me your daughter was positive also?
My oldest daughter was positive for the antibodies as well, but the other 3 people that live in my house, my wife and my other 2 children, all tested negative for antibodies, which we thought was puzzling.
Yeah, very, very interesting, isn't it?
It was.
Now, how are things in Long Island, New York? You're outside New York City in Long Island. What's it like out there? Are people still social distancing? Are they wearing masks at the grocery store?
So everyone everywhere when they're out are wearing masks. I think that most people are really still exercising an abundance of caution, but I think just like with everything, you see it all over social media and everywhere. Half the people are ready to be done with this and really don't care, and the other half of people still want to stay hunkered down and isolate themselves until all of this completely blows over.
Okay. No problems with your supply chain, FedEx, UPS,
No.
whatever you use?
No, I haven't noticed any limitations with those services.
What?
With one exception. FedEx has shortened their cutoff times for accepting deliveries for us, selecting packages for shipping. They have cut us off, which is odd, and I'm not quite sure I understand the full reasoning. But we used to be able to drop packages off until 7. They've actually cut us off at 5 p.m. now. So our shipping cutoff is much earlier now than it used to be, which has affected business a little.
Right, because people want their parts tomorrow, and if they don't let you know in time, you can't get it there by 5.
Correct, and that's been a challenge.
What about your sourcing of new parts? Are you finding that just as easy, or more difficult?
Oddly, I have not noticed a real downturn in the availability of inventory for parts that I've been able to get. I've actually been doing deinstallations pretty regularly still, and literally from all over the country still. We're taking systems out all over the place. Some items have gotten pushed, but only by a few weeks that I've noticed. Most of the stuff that we are acquiring or that was on the schedule is still on the schedule and is still coming.
Well, you and your business and people in your field certainly play an important role, because without parts, machines, you can't keep machines running. And I'm sure that you're proud of the fact that you're helping in the way that you can.
Of course.
You know, I really appreciate you joining me, and I wish you luck, and I will check in with you again in a few months and see how it's going.